Hi, welcome to JadeKind Gaming. My name is Adam, here with the 23rd episode of the Worlds Collide Dungeons & Dragons campaign. I've got Nick as Rock, Austin is Tormmik, and Bob is John. And, let's see, last time was actually the time you finally counted your money.
Yep.
Found out you're wealthy, almost decided just to leave the campaign, went back to Tungsten, got a job to, liberate valuables from a temple crypt in Vale. And then you set off to head there to the north, into Vale, the land of the brothers of beasts. Why are you shaking your head?
The north.
I'm sorry. Sometimes weird accents come out. I have no control over it.
It sounded like you kicked a seal. Are you kicking seals? Is there a
Did
seal
you
under
pick
the
up
table?
a scroll of teleport? Did we end up buying that? It was like 300.
I didn't buy one.
Oh, we got one.
Yeah, it sounds like something you bought.
I didn't buy one.
You usually keep better notes. That's why I was asking you.
I'm telling you, I did not spend any money.
Mm.
Except on boxes that I put money in.
So
And then some money to lock said box with magic.
teleport scroll is what, 300?
If you say so.
Okay.
I ain't gonna argue with you.
It's 300 silver then.
Yeah, let's teleport circle.
Yeah, it was teleport circle. That's a good point.
Yeah, because teleport's like 7th level.
Yes.
I know this.
Then you can't copy that into your book until you're at least that level, right?
I could probably try and copy it, I just wouldn't be able to cast it.
Mm.
I could make it worthless and unusable.
That's right, you don't need to scroll.
You can cast this, though, even though it's higher level, right?
I think there's a check with
Yeah.
with a failure chance, but it's 5th edition, so I'm sure it's not too big of a failure chance.
What are you talking about? Thriving Skulls is like 50% fail rate at best.
Well, for you, but not for normal people that roll dice.
That's true. That's true.
You can't blame this because you can't roll a dice.
So is it best to head straight north from Tungsten's, or is there a closer teleport area?
I mean, there's...
Also, in Vic's defense, he was using a computer-generated dice roller last night, and it still was not going well for him.
That's because he's him. Yeah, let's see. So you're here, and you're coming up to here. There are no actual cities in Vale, so no, pretty much you go up to the mountains and you cross.
Why is it like all Horde territory?
No, it's Brothers territory.
The brothers are different than the Horde?
They're
Yes!
werewolves.
Yeah, they're lycanthrope.
Oh, there we go.
But the point being,
You got
is
that moonbeam, right?
that the Horde is the Horde are evil people. The Brothers are
Also evil?
Yeah, they're lycanthropes.
Yeah, lycanthropy changes your alignment, bro.
It does, but some of those are good, like bears are good.
Yeah, but the majority of them are bad.
Like
Them-
rats.
To be fair,
Yeah,
you are
right.
purely making assumptions from the world you came from.
And?
I'm just pointing that out.
I've made a lot of assumptions. I've yet to be wrong.
Okay.
I like that you yelled that at devils. It's like it was a devil, not a demon. There is no difference here. Nah, there's a difference.
I'm saying there is, and I trust in that belief.
So yes, you head north. It's going to take a while, isn't it?
Probably.
Never work.
Gravity can be such a cruel mistress.
But man, at least it wouldn't be quick. On the bright side, with the scroll, the return trip will be swift.
Just keep
300 miles with a mountain range in between.
could wait a little while, teleport back to the White Diamond's place, buy that magic carpet, then teleport back.
Really what we need is, we just need you to not need to breathe anymore. Nick. He needs to not be we need him to not need to breathe.
Well,
So we can fold up the hole, and I can just Billy Goat my way around.
Will somebody roll a d12? Someone who you would trust? Okay.
2.
All right.
Someone who we... No, that's how I roll it.
I win.
See. Days.
And if one of you knows about the Necklace of Adaptation, we could totally buy that for me. But my character wouldn't know about it.
We would just go in there and be like, he needs to not need to breathe. If we could make that happen, that'd be great.
Yeah, you start your trek north. You know, a handful of days just here in same kingdom. Before you reach the mountain, where you spend probably a third of the time just getting through the shortest period that's the mountain range. Ultimately, it is a 22-day trip north to where the crypt is on the northern mountain range of that valley.
So many good berries.
Traveling through the valley, make a perception.
My passive is 16. Do I actually have to roll?
Would you rather use your passive?
My passive's 12.
Nope.
I'd rather use it. And as soon as I roll a 10.
One? I'm guessing if it's 16 and you roll a 14, yes, with that, yeah, you're going to, and you do notice some puffs of smoke enough that, you
Unless
know...
it's scent-based for a vast majority of my animals.
Yeah.
I get an advantage.
No, you're just spotting that there is a small encampment, some sort of shelters and such set up outside of the temple crypt entrance that's in the side of the mountain, a good ways away. They have, temporary structures set up like teepees or tents or other similar nomadic dwellings. Why not?
Well, they did have one of those things.
Yes. Nah, it's a fashion statement. You got different.
Teepees and yurts being the main choice there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the area like, I guess? What's the biome? Biome. What's the biome like?
Savannah heading up towards the mountain range.
So big, flat, open, and we see each other.
Is there any mice that hop?
You want to be a chinchilla?
No. Yeah, one of the kangaroo mice. They're desert creatures.
Savannah desert. Okay.
It's like, what is the other? Like, oh, it's mountains, and it's like, well, I want to turn into an octopus. Those are ocean creatures. That's true.
It's the closest we've gotten to desert yet. I need to make my dune joke.
Oh. I mean, I'm sure that there are mice that hop.
Just not here.
Yeah, not around here, but I mean, if you're talking about wanting to become one, I mean...
I just turned into a tiger.
Okay.
Go check out the camp. Stealthy like.
Okay.
I fall.
You fall?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I was just on a horse.
No, you weren't.
You're now on a tiger.
You were walking.
Fine, if we want to be slow
But
as
if you want me to
balls.
adjust those days... He probably had to walk his way through the mountain range.
Why?
Because you probably were something that's less easy to ride, that's better at navigating.
You're Billy Goating your way through.
Yeah, I'd just be like, okay, so I'm gonna turn into a monkey and climb up all this. You have 10 minutes of air. Good luck. Put in my teeth and go way off the mountain.
Yeah.
I'm sure he survived.
Yeah, I mean, because if I had him not survive, that would really hinder the game right now, wouldn't it?
Boo. Inspiration.
What's a little asphyxiation between friends?
I think you have to be more than friends to get away with that. Or alone. You know, after the asphyxiation.
Yeah, we got it.
Because of the death.
Yeah, we got it.
They wouldn't survive.
Yeah, with the lack of air, is that the reason?
Yeah.
We got it. What are you looking for? What are you doing?
The coroner would say it was death from asphyxiation.
Trying to figure out your tiger stealth.
Yeah.
Did you forget about that halfway through flipping your pages?
Hey, Nick, you know the best thing about you?
I'll
His
die someday.
helpfulness?
You'll die someday.
Oh, I thought he was being helpful.
Like, less than 10. Not great.
On what?
A stealth check.
Okay.
To sneak up on the cam.
Okay. Well, you don't sneak up. They see you.
Apparently they're like...
Some of them are
there's-
tigers too, but
Like down on forest tigers or standing upright tigers?
they can be some of both. But yeah, they can. They'll see you. They'll nod in your direction and continue about their work. So most of the ones out here are doing things, preparing food.
And I'll leap up and eat them.
It's just, you shouldn't have ignored me!
They didn't ignore you. They greeted you.
Yeah, but they should have been knowing that this was a real tiger. And real tigers don't play.
Yeah, they do. They can actually speak to them, communicate.
Oh God, why are you biting my throat? Oh God.
It's delicious. I told you, stop struggling.
I'm going to take your corpse and feed my young with it. You should be honored. Okay, so I guess I just turned back into people.
Okay. Where are you during all this?
Sitting in the savannah, just looking over there.
Okay. He turns back into
Standing
people.
in the 7. I'm not gonna sit 34 hours.
Like you're even out of the hole.
Why would I be in it?
Because they probably kept you trapped in there for the last 22 days.
Why would I go in the hole?
Because
that way
we don't
you
want
can
you.
move faster?
Yeah, it's like I'm riding Bob. Bob's running. You're a hindrance. We put you in the hole for faster travel.
You don't have to breathe.
Yeah, I also don't have to go into my hole.
Yes, exactly. Your hole, you get to ride in it.
I'm not terribly against dragging this time down another couple weeks.
Just to prove a point.
Don't think I won't. I've done things for pettier reasons.
We know.
Okay, so I just kind of walk up there like, what's up?
And you understand them as they greet you.
Of course I
You
do.
know, that's my point. It's just because you can understand everything, they understand you. You have this stone.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I didn't know if you caught onto that yet.
We've used it against you several times.
I remembered this time though. You know, they greet you. We haven't seen you around.
Yeah.
Are you here to pay respects?
To what?
A kind
You
of
know
respect.
you know the title they gave to the building that you are coming to is the Temple Crypt.
Oh.
See, so if that changes your response.
Yes.
It's like you're relatively intelligent and
Yeah.
charismatic.
It's like,
Yes, I am here to pay my respects.
yeah, well, if you need, you know, we're making enough food for everyone this evening. You're welcome to join us.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I go into
And then-
the crypt.
Okay.
How much does respect cost?
I know, we have a lot of money.
I really don't want to buy, like, a really good respect. I want to pay for, like, a small respect.
Do you know what respect?
You said pay my respects.
Oh. Okay.
We have a lot of money.
Outside of the what is ultimately a cavern entrance, it is marked by wooden pillars decorated and marking the entrance to the cave. How far back do you walk in this small cave by yourself before...
All the way?
Okay, because it's about 200 feet before you get to the first room.
Okay.
So he went over, he talked to them, and he went inside of a cave. By the way, which one of you has the portable hole? Okay, so you're out by now?
I don't know.
Well, people were trapped me inside.
If you were in the portable hole, you are still with me. If you are not in the portable hole, then you're out. You have it.
Yes.
So that depends. How big of a pain in the ass were you? Do we need to add an extra 3 weeks to this freaking trip because you want to be obnoxious?
Don't tempt me.
Did you request that they let you out once you're at some... Did they let you out on a regular basis? And
Oh, yeah, no, every night.
Like I'm some sort of pet.
Time for your
free to.
walkies.
I don't know why I'm fighting this. I want to be in the hole. It's where all my books are.
Just something niggles. They're treating me like the thing.
They're giving me everything I want. I should be highly dubious of them and their intentions.
No, they're getting what they want. How do I turn this into a profit for me? I mean, I would be doing this anyways, but they want me to do it.
So they should pay me.
It's really throwing me out. Just saying.
But yeah, so are you outside at this point with him, or are you in it?
I'd probably still be in it until
Okay.
somebody tells me.
No.
I am
Once you went-
oblivious to the world until someone tells me what.
Yeah.
Hey, we're somewhere.
Yeah, no. Once he left over there, I'd fold that out on the floor. It's like, hey, we're at...
No, he's with me if that's the case. Because I have the hole.
Well, have we ever decided if you can shapeshift with that in you?
Oh no, you die. He's fine because Adam doesn't want us abusing it.
Because
What?
can he shapeshift with the portal hole?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, he has it.
Because everything else is fine, but Adam's not okay with it.
For this campaign.
Yes.
Yes.
Also,
In our future campaign, you get another portable hole. All bets are off. I get to reevaluate that, but
We find it terribly useful, therefore Adam doesn't like it.
it really just depends on the situation and what it breaks. And ultimately, I've decided in this game, nothing. It doesn't break anything, so there's no reason not to let you do it. So it's a situational basis. There's no reason not to let you have it, so yeah, you have it. But yeah, you have 200 feet of what seems mostly to be uninterrupted time walking down this cavern.
How would time get interrupted?
Someone could be here. You could have people around that could see you if you're doing things.
Oh, as in my experience is interrupted, not the time.
Yes.
Time keeps moving at a normal rate.
Yes.
Or it doesn't, in which case I don't notice anyway.
Yeah.
that's some high-level wizard stuff right there. Time stop spells.
I wouldn't understand it anyway.
You wouldn't notice. Just all of a sudden things would happen.
Yep, that's true.
Most likely explosions.
That happens. Okay, so I continue.
Okay.
I fully explore this tunnel system.
So at the back of the tunnel system, you get to let's see, a rough carved chamber out of the cave. It's pretty large. It's 15 feet, about 15 feet wide by 35 feet long. Carved into the wall, both sides of the walls are a bunch of more or less shelves with bodies laid on them.
This is probably where they bury all the were-dogs. The cavern's rough. Thank you, yes.
But yeah, there are an array of preserved bodies all set around there. There are carved gems, once you get back into this room, set up into the wall that are producing a dim light.
That was a camera flash.
At the far back of the room is some sort of stone... You are an intelligent person. There is some sort of probably magical stone door that doesn't actually have a handle, but that's pretty door-like. There is a temporary structure set up in the room where a group of people are preparing and preserving a corpse.
I'm going to check out the door.
Okay.
I investigate the door.
It's got circles and
Is there any sigils, writing?
not writing that you can read.
Is it a form of language? Because I can read that,
It would be more of the line of pictures, but
which is a form of language. I can read that.
If someone else here could read that.
yeah.
But no one here can speak that language.
Can speak what language?
Whatever language they were talking to me in.
They
Yes.
could.
Oh, I thought here as in here.
No.
Not here as in there.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out your here's and there's.
Yes. So
Which is neither near here nor there.
yes. No.
You know, in your private time, maps, charts, whatever you need. I do amuse me. So I check out the door and I try to decipher the pictograms.
Okay. Make an intelligence check.
I don't know if that's a... I don't think they have linguistics any longer.
Mm.
You may use Arcana if you have to.
My intelligence is kind of garbage, but I do have to. 19.
Intelligence is 16.
Yeah. Garbage. 23.
23. I'll give you a hint that you should understand. There's a pictograph near the center of a paw print.
Oh, I don't want to touch that.
Okay.
Go touch it.
I don't want to touch it.
Okay, then don't touch it.
I'm going to touch it.
Okay.
We all knew what was going to happen. I'm going to touch it.
Well, it's not a potion, so we weren't all for sure.
Yeah. You touch it?
Mm-hmm.
What are you?
People.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay.
But there is a point where, you notice that some of the people who are preserving the body are taking notice to you.
They can see in the dark?
First off, it's dim light. And, yeah, a lot of them can.
Huh.
And to be fair, oh no, you're an elf. Never mind. That was only me that didn't have dark vision.
Yep. Can't
I
breathe
don't.
underwater, don't have dark vision. How good are you?
What are you doing in that hole if you don't have dark vision?
Using magic fire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
You're
I'm
using
using some sort of light.
Yeah. I don't have a light spell. I have magic fire,
Oh.
which may or may not burn oxygen, but I don't care. I can make magic fire, and it can burn all the oxygen at once. That's not how magic fire works.
Yeah, okay.
I'd go and investigate the rest of the room.
And if it is, I
Yeah,
can keep
there's
making
preserved
more
bodies
magic
lining
fire.
the walls. And eventually, one of the... eventually a bear man walks up to you.
He is wearing pants, though. So he's not completely a bear man.
It is a half man, half bear.
Which half?
A bear-tar?
Shape of man, look of bear.
So, like...
Like a furry?
Now, the true terrifying question is, how much of them is pig?
Man, bear pig.
No, the pig is still... the pig man is still over helping preserve the body.
Come on, Bob, don't you want to be a werepig?
No.
What about werebear? It's pretty
I'd
sweet.
totally do werebear.
Do you have connections to the tribe when my father was ruled?
My father was ruled. As in someone ruled over his father.
I think he was going more for when my father ruled.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know that. Regardless of how unintelligent I was. In my linguistic skills.
Don't worry, a lot of people have trouble with English. Most of them don't live in America. But a lot of people do have trouble with it.
I worked in tech support. Plenty of people in America have problems with English.
Yeah, I'm just saying
What's
there's
that
more
mean?
people who have trouble with English who don't live in America than those who have trouble with it and do live in America.
But do those people in other countries actually have trouble with English, or is it something that just never comes up?
I don't know. The people from England are kind of bastards.
They like that word, though.
You like that word?
Yes. Bastards is a very English insult.
I don't think it is. I also don't think that this has anything to do with what we're doing right now.
I lost them. I mean, I had him here. I was like, let's do fun stuff. You like this stuff?
Language is
I lost
very
him.
riveting.
Sorry, I'm not there.
I know, neither is he. We're
know-
talking just him. And I have nothing I can do. Hey, so it's been a while. You're just sitting in the field, and he's been in that cave for a mighty long time discussing linguistics.
I'm pretty sure they couldn't get us.
Nah,
Us?
it's all fine.
Oh yeah, he's not with me. Pull out a Goodberry, eat it.
Did you leave him good berries?
Of course I left him okay. I'm not going to stop riding if he gets hungry.
I just assume before you go to bed each night, you recast Goodberries.
I
and
do.
Split them up.
Okay, so, no, I didn't know any of them. This is an entirely new world for me.
New? Well,
Yes.
But is it a whole new world?
you're just trying to get me to sing.
A little bit.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
He doesn't know that song, so he doesn't sing.
I know that song.
So do I. But that would further disrupt this game.
He hit me. You see that? That's
Yeah.
the violence inherent in the system.
I slapped your wrist.
What do you think you are, a nun? You don't look anything like a penguin.
Okay.
You could. You can waddle around like this and go... "Wah, wah, wah, wah."
You saw how violence worked last time, and obviously it's not the solution.
I don't know what to do to get the game back on track. He's
Honestly-
being deliberately disruptive.
Honestly, if hitting me worked, I would have stopped a long time ago. Like years. No, okay, so, yeah, no, I don't know him at all. I just came from a different world.
Yeah,
And then he went, a whole new world? And then... And,
And now we're back to the same sidetrack, aren't you?
I love Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Applause. Yes, I came from a different world. I had an intelligent and pithy response. Unfortunately, I got sidetracked by Robin Williams, as can happen.
How did you get here from a different world?
Maid showed up, shoved a jam in my arm.
Mages do weird things.
Indeed.
Love how that explanation just works.
I know, this is great.
A mage did it! Oh, okay. Well, then I don't expect to understand.
Yeah, in my world, you guys are all nothing but legends. And myths. And
Father was a legend.
no one believes in you.
No, we believe in him. He was good. He chose our leader. Leaders.
He's changing the subject. We're trying to talk about me here. So self-centered.
Also, he doesn't seem very intelligent with his speaking pattern.
Well, I messed up in the start, and that developed this characteristic.
One wrong word from the gods, and you turn stupid. His wife was going to be disappointed. She was married to the smartest man in the village. She had an aneurysm. Very recently.
This tribe's doomed with their moron aneurysm leader.
He's not the leader, he's the son of the former leader.
Yeah.
Well, one would assume, yeah.
Well, that's
Alright.
just wrong. It might be a meritocracy.
True.
Well,
So no,
how did you end up here?
well, I turned into a horse, and I ran here. And then
A
Billy
horse?
for part of it. And then I turned into a lion because I was walking through grass, and I thought, or not a lion, a tiger, because I was walking through grass, and I thought, tigers are fun.
Yes,
I
friends
turned
with
into
tigers.
bears, too.
I can as well.
A white bear.
You know, that's fine.
Just
I have nothing against that. I won't judge.
Everyone's got their own problems. Or, other things. Like a shark or an octopus.
Well,
Or a little fish.
I turn into bear, or I turn into man. He does. He's still a strong-looking guy, but... See? Man.
So you're a werebear.
Yes, I am blessed with the gift.
Don't you go crazy like once a month?
No.
Huh. Our legends, they go crazy. Or fall in love with infants.
That's messed up.
Yes, indeed. It's also a poorly written story. He realizes what I mentioned.
You haven't actually read or seen those, have you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I would probably enjoy them, admittedly. Probably not reading them, from what I've heard, but at the very least, the film versions, I probably would enjoy them. Just me being me.
Yeah.
But I haven't put the time into it, no.
Bob's read them.
Yes, I have. They're so bad.
Yeah, well, Bob... It's not a time investment for Bob to read things.
True, he would just be reading anyways.
And he's fast. I'm like, this book will take me 3 weeks. He's like, oh, I read that in an hour. I'm like, I hate you.
To be fair, most of the time we both listen now and we don't even speed it up.
No, that I'm playing, I gotta build my gigantic towers in Minecraft.
It's just going to be one of those sessions. Roll with it.
I'm sorry.
It's not.
Comment down below if it bothered you. You can just say terrible things about Bob.
You usually do.
That one time.
Yeah,
Other
the
people
only
love
time
you.
no one's ever really mentioned me. That one dude did. He did not like me.
There was the other commenter who commented over and over about how much they loved you.
Oh, well, we should listen to that person. That person seems wise.
Not this one. David, you need to comment below.
You can't just call out your friends that you don't watch the video.
The crap I can't!
He's the one who edits them. You might literally not be allowed to do that.
No,
I don't pay that much
face.
attention.
He'll edit this in like a month from now. No way he's going to remember this.
Haven't you been watching his vlogs?
Not often enough.
You find some vlogs. I do a vlog channel now.
So you're in there talking to a bear. Oh, man, no.
Yeah, man, now. But, well, I must assist. And he sort of walks over to where they're preparing a corpse.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. It's not quite... it's not mummification in that they're not wrapping the body, but they're doing very similar treatments, preservations, removing of bits, treating it with chemicals, and seem to tighten the skin around it as they're soaking in.
Yeah, I asked Bearman. So, is this a religious ceremony? Is this how all of your dead is prepared?
Of course.
What's your deity? Or do you not have one?
Well, of course, when the deities fell, the gift of the deity became all that could be praised, and that is in many of us in the tribes.
Do you worship the moon too, or just the ability to shift? Or is the moon not tied to it at all?
No, but, I mean, the moon is beautiful, no question there, but the moon is an orb in the sky as the sun.
Ah, so you're not like true lycanthropes. Interesting. I start taking notes.
Okay.
Nick would be happy with me.
Hold on, let me... Hey, come on here, take notes!
I start questioning everything about their religion. In
In
an interesting way, not going, your religion
Yeah.
is nonsense.
No, they seem to be ancestor worshippers. They give praises to their dead. And there are others that, filter through and praise to those. You do notice almost some connection to certain people have with their with those that came directly from them and from their line. But in general, as a whole, the tribe is, and it is very mixed. It's here we end up the bears here. There are 2 wolves, a boar, and a rat. So.
Yeah, I asked him, so when you guys get married, do you have to find another bear woman, or can you just marry anyone? Or to reproduce?
And I choose.
No, obviously, but what does it like? Is it random? Is it more likely to be a bear? Is it more likely to be like a wolf if it's a wolf girl?
Well, we are born as people. You would embrace someone and pass on the gifts with a deliberate action, not...
Oh, so like there's like a coming-of-age ceremony type thing where they choose, or...
Well...
Or does it get chosen for them? Is that a decision the parents make, or do the children have any...
It is the decision that the elders around will make. We certainly will listen to children if they have deliberate opinions of the situation, but...
I turn to the boar dude, and I'm like, so... Boar?
But my father was a boar. He was strong and mighty.
Yeah, boars are super dangerous. Even in where I'm from, where you can kill something from over 1,000 meters away pretty accurately, it's like the average person could do that.
Land of mages.
No magic at all. I was about the only one. Even then, boars still killed the hunters. Pretty regularly.
Mighty.
They kind of go wherever they want to destroy everything.
He seems happy.
As is their prerogative.
Bacon rampage.
Point in fact, there's...
Do anything?
Right now, I'm just sunbathing. Looking around, maybe get a couple sticks and stuff, and like weave me a chair out of brush.
He's over there making furniture.
Just basket weaving, get me a hash.
Find any interesting books in your portable home?
No. I don't
No interesting books at all. Got it.
I'm just doing research on making knives and guns.
Okay.
Don't you know today's all about me?
Apparently.
Until I get out.
Hey, he's exploring your world. The
Yeah.
thing you love.
I know.
And
I
you've
just
never
feel
been-
really bad for these two.
You've never been angrier at me. Okay, so I continue, I kind of leave them to their own devices and wander off and look around the rest of the chamber.
Yeah, and you can quickly see the way that the process that they're doing ends over time, and it is very Drygar-esque.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think that's okay.
That's how I want to pronounce it.
Fair enough, I do that too. I do exactly that, Adam.
Yes, you do, and there's not really anything I can do to stop you, is there?
Well, I mean, theoretically? I guess if I hurt your feelings hard enough, I wouldn't do it again. But you're terrible at lying, so I don't think that would work.
Unless it actually did, which it does.
Yeah, so I guess I finish up my reconnaissance for robbing these people of their ancestral goods, and leave.
Okay.
Was there anything of value in there?
Gemstones.
Yeah, there were glowy gemstones
And a magic
stuck in the
door.
wall.
Yeah, when I pass that chamber, I'm going to check them out again. Because they were in the first chamber, not the second.
You've only been to the first chamber.
Oh, then I keep going.
Magic
Well,
door.
There's a magic door in the way.
Oh. Then why'd you call it the first chamber? It should be called the only chamber.
Because there's a magic door in the back. The magic door theoretically leads to another chamber.
Spell magic.
Okay, so I check out the glowy gems.
Yeah. They're set into the wall. They are the light source for the room.
Is there any writing around the gems?
No.
Can
Not
I-
much writing in the place. It's pretty roughly cut.
We still have Everlight, right? The spell Everlight. One that casts light except permanent.
I'm sure we're still a continual flame.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so I guess I will
I don't have that spell.
leave and then wander around the town more and check out how that's set up.
Town is a very luxurious way to reference that. It is a camp. These are nomadic people. They don't live here. They travel the savannah. They're here seemingly because someone died and they brought him here to lay him to rest.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm going to go and talk to them then.
Yeah, no. Here are lots of people that are more preparing food and
Just walk up to them. Geez, you guys look like somebody died.
their family. Their families,
walk
their
up.
children.
I walk up to the werehorse. Why the long face?
There's no warehouse.
Is it because you don't like that joke? It must be because he hates jokes.
That's gotta be it.
No, like
Because that's hilarious.
I selected that there was the ones that are in here: were-bear, were-boar, were-rat, were-tiger, and werewolf.
Where? That's the one Bob wants.
No, it's not.
No, that's actually the one he distinctly dislikes.
They gross me out.
Yeah.
So bad.
What if it was a were-mouse?
That'd be fine. Mice are adorable. I don't mind rats.
Splinter was a rat.
I don't mind rats.
Or even rat-like people, but were-rats in particular.
There's something about, specifically in one of the Forgotten Realms games.
Ooh.
Baldur's Gate.
No.
Neverwinter Nights.
There we go, the second one.
Okay.
There's were-rats in it, and for some reason those little digital bastards gave me horrible nightmares.
Okay. I've actually never known why he's always despised were-rats. But I've just known, like, certain things, like, you want Bob to quit your game, you turn him into a were-rat.
Yeah, because for some reason, they something about their stupid faces.
They're so stupid. But yeah, fairly families and people here, some people...
Yeah, I
as
asked them, like, how long does the ceremony last? How long until you guys move on? How far do you guys travel? Are there other nomadic? I do a full investigation into their culture. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Adam. Take it away. You wrote down so much stuff.
They travel all through Sevenval. There are many other tribe groups. There are groups. The leader, for example, the leader. He mentioned that there is a leader. He is not part of this tribe group. There are elders within it and people that within these families. This is a collection of about 24 families that travel and live together mostly. They interact with others, and at times, quite frequently, when they interact with other groups, people will leave one and go to the others. That's when a lot of weddings and that kind of thing happens, is people actually leaving the group they've grown up with and joining another
Yes,
side of
sir.
family.
Do you guys get together for, like, big festivals?
We'll get together and have celebrations and reconnect with other family members who were here as children and not. We don't have set festivals, but it's almost the kind of thing if we happen upon each other, you might it may very well be a festival-like environment. With certain.
You guys should set up one day a year where you all get together in one place and just have a really big party. That would be awesome.
It could also be very risky to the environment and to the land.
Once a year would be fine. Just once a year, it'd be fine.
But otherwise, yeah, it's we come here as often as we need. We have a few different burial places, and if anyone of note, for example, one of the elders has recently passed, we're likely to come here to lay him to rest, in the tomb with many elders. So
I talked to one of the other elders about.
I'm really surprised you guys are okay with this.
Oh.
Oh no, we're probably not going to rob these people.
Why
not?
We are totally going to go look, and if there are undead, we'll break them and make sure that's safe for everyone, but...
I'm just saying, we came all this way. We're robbing somebody.
We're robbing somebody!
So Vic doesn't get to leave the hole until we get away and go somewhere he can rob people.
Come out, what happened? Oh, it was empty. There's nothing there.
we found a book.
No, that's what we should do, just me and you, whenever we're in town, buy a new book as a bribe offer to Austin.
It wasn't in Nino's case. I don't know. I might have to go check it out.
Well, I'll check it out after I finish this book.
Back in your hole.
Go and talk to the elders and I'm very interested in this ceremony where people get changed and how the elders make that decision, if it's based on behavior or merit, or is it just choice?
A lot of it is, ultimately, we can choose as we need. Things are certainly, if the child has a choice, if their family has a choice. But if our tribe is low, if our tribe is lacking in some set of skills, that also can be a very, crucial choice.
So what if your tribe is lacking in a set of skills and there's a child who really, really does not want to be that? Would you go and trade with another tribe?
We would never trade a child.
No. I mean, like, they need one of those and you need one of them. Would that be an option?
It's the kind of thing that would happen. But generally, when people leave one tribe, that is completely on their choice.
Well, obviously, it would be the child's choice because that's what he wants to be, and you need him to be this.
But
like you say you need another bear, and he wants to be a tiger.
People don't leave. Generally, they leave when they're getting married, when they're joining a new family.
So, how old do you commit these children to a change?
It can really range. Usually, not younger than 8 or 9. But some people never change. Some people never embrace a gift.
So did you just, bite them?
You want a gift, Bob?
Oh, I'm totally getting a gift. I can get a gift. I might have to start a fight, but I'm getting a gift.
Well, it's more simple than that, but there is transfer of blood.
Oh, you start a fight, they all just pull out sticks.
Oh, come on! So, what about me, as a stranger, basically? What if I wanted to have this gift, but also not join any of the families, just get the gift and then leave?
That
wouldn't be okay?
That would not be something we would be likely to choose to do.
But I can always transform into other animals.
Well, then what a blessing you already have.
Yeah, but I want to have one.
Well, pick a fight, man. They said blood, just take some.
And they also said another thing they're likely to do, try to fish for side quests.
Yeah. Is there anything I could do to earn that right?
Nothing simply that we could ask for you to do. It would be the thing that may take time and trust. Which, if you have no intention of joining the family, then you're likely not to spend that.
Alright. We're going to stay here forever.
Got a nice little hat, little eye slits.
Your friend is over there weaving.
That's fine. I go and schmooze with the rest of the people. I could totally be nomadic. This would be awesome.
What are you talking about? We're already nomadic.
I know, but
We've been here a year and have lived in one place for a week.
These seem to be the coolest people we've found. I'm not sure I want to go back to society.
Don't worry, they'll be a lot less cool when all their elders catch fire.
As I say,
to be fair,
just traffic in their
I pointed out things of trying to get you to pick a side. This is never one I considered that you'd be interested in.
What do you mean? These are the cool people.
They're decidedly not dicks so far in any way.
Okay.
This is the closest we've gotten to a meritocracy.
Also, those other
What is meritocracy? You've said it twice now.
Meritocracy is a society where your success is based upon your merit as a person and in what you do.
Okay.
The better you are, the better you do.
They don't work very well because they generally devolve into nepotism at breakneck speeds.
However, because these are nomadic and small, meritocracies succeed incredibly well.
Until nepotism.
Until nepotism. But seeing how apparently the son of the ruler is not the ruler, I'll ask about that.
Yeah.
I'll ask about how the rulers change over time.
Yes. Yeah, certainly, yeah. Basically, when a ruler passes on, generally, in the generations, at least since we've followed a tribe, followed an individual ruler rather than priests or the divines, they have generally always had someone in mind that they have selected and taught. while we have had, and assuming you continue with questions.
Oh yeah.
While we have had rulers that have been of the same family, we've never had it where they are, the generation following, and typically someone will even select someone with different gifts and skill sets, a different blessing, to make sure that there is variation in the way that things are seen and taught, and that things do not simply get stagnant, that things constantly change and move.
So specifically,
ground that is, if you do not overwork the ground, then it remains, fresh and fertile and produces better crops.
Nomads, they don't farm.
If you bring that up, yes, they actually do have areas where they farm. This is not one of them. But no individual farms. There are farm areas where they do have crops that they plant and work. And generally, some of it is wild growth, but a lot of it is deliberate work that different groups, as they travel through, will both continue to work on and, yield the growth from.
So is it possible to join the tribe as an outsider?
There is nothing that strictly says that you cannot, but there's no simple path into it.
Can I travel with you for like 6-7 years and see how you feel?
That would be left to see over time. But we would not say that you could not start to do so. We would have to determine over time.
Why are you following us? Same reason as always. It's been like 4 years now. Why do you keep following us? I want to live with you.
Yeah, we noticed.
What about those two guys always following you? They seem really pissed.
They're always 50 miles back. Why are they 50 miles back? Yeah, I go to Nick. I'm like, we're just going to live with them for 7 years now.
So, it's now speaking of how many different ways can we end your campaign?
No, that's not acceptable.
If we go down to the Elf City and get you a library pass forever, is the campaign end there?
Well, not forever. I mean,
Eventually you would read all those books and we would die?
like a 10-year time skip tops.
I'm just saying, we could leave you in the hole. Eventually, we'll all die, and then you can go do whatever you want for the rest of that forever.
No one opens the hole.
Somebody would eventually.
Yeah. Magic item! Boom! Man, I've been waiting so long to do that. Got any books? Oh, yeah, I'm out.
You just open it, throw books down there from time to time. This is not cool, guys. Oh, this is new.
Always open it at the top of the flat surface with the holes in the ceiling.
So
you come back and tell me about the interesting ways of these people.
Yeah, I totally want to be one of them, mainly so I can be a bear.
You can already be a bear.
Yeah, but not like right now.
You
He can be a bear and talk. I could be a bear and cast spells. I've always wanted to be a bear and cast spells. Why are you trying to deny me my dreams?
Well, let's take a look inside and make sure there's no... If there's anything worth taking... Like
No, we're not robbing from them. They're nice.
Well, they're nice, but I still want to check beyond that door you told me about. Make sure there's no one
Yeah,
dead or
can't get
anything.
through the door. Not a werebear.
You know who else is nice? The White Diamonds are nice. They paid us pretty well.
I stole from them. They didn't pay us at all.
They did pay us pretty well. And then we stole from them, which is like a double.
yeah, that is a good point. They did pay you pretty well first. He left that bit getting paid to go.
Yeah, that's right.
You're terrible.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. I'm one with a steady moral compass here. My morals are
Neutral?
in stone and consistent. You guys are all over the place. Sometimes you're killing people. Sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're okay with robbery. Sometimes you're not.
To be fair, at the beginning of this session today, I got really scared that you were going to walk into this society and just slaughter these people.
No, these are the best people we run into.
Yeah, but I didn't know you would get to find that out. You saw them far off. You could have started sniping them. I didn't know what you were going to do.
What are you talking about, Adam? I always investigate all the fluff.
Boxes. Just
Don't worry, I've reworked.
on the side.
Don't worry, I've reworked the important part into the.
So, from what I'm hearing, they just put that person to rest. They'll probably be moving on soon. Let's camp out a day or two, and you can hang out with them till then.
Oh yeah, I'm totally doing that.
Okay. Make me a side camp.
You understand it's probably going to be quite a...
Yeah, I know.
Several days at least.
It's probably going to be like a week. Yeah, a day or two. Okay, you have fun.
Eventually, I'll just walk over there if it does take a couple days.
Yeah, after a couple... Okay, so we'll see. What do you do with him? You let him out at night, though. So, at night you camp and you find out you're near him. He's probably with... do you let him out or do you let him out?
I wasn't going to let him out.
Just in case.
Just in case.
You do theoretically know that if you don't let him out occasionally, it will be as if he's not around you.
I am in a different plane of existence. It's pretty far away.
We have to let him out, if only to reset our nausea costs.
Yeah.
Well, the bigger issue will be he'll be the sickest.
That is true. We have the two of us up here.
Yes.
But still.
Alright, I let him out.
Okay. Do you let him out in the tribe or over with Rock?
Over with Rock.
Okay. So you guys are in your little side camp. Some of the people here that you're and of course, as they said, they invite you to their feast. You know, they've made a really nice meal.
I totally go to that. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. You can explain it to him about how these are cool people. We're not robbing them.
I don't see how those two things mean anything to one another.
These are cool people, we're not killing them. We're going to check on their stuff, see if it's worth robbing, then make a general decision later.
I'm hanging out at the feast.
Yeah, game eats rabbits and little jumping mice that have been fried up.
Not Mohadeep.
But yeah, meat's laid out.
There are no trees on the savannah, are there?
Yeah.
Are there any close together?
Not really.
What, do you need a hammock?
I was going to make a hammock.
You don't even have arts and crafts.
Yeah.
So I imagine that's a crafting skill. Craft, arts and crafts.
No, it's craft hammock. You have to buy skill special.
Craft wasted education.
What are you talking about? There's totally future Boy Scouts. I'm making like little wristbands.
He learned it in his, post-apocalyptic future.
Yeah, so you can make friendship bracelets, and then everyone can know you're lame and in the future.
But I'm prepared.
To be lame.
But yeah, you end up with some people interested in your ability to transform. It is visually different, and therefore interesting to some of them.
You probably notice eventually, or in this world, do lycanthropes go through a big painful change?
No.
Oh, okay.
How fast is their change?
A little bit slower than yours.
Is it magic?
Yes.
Me.
If anything, it would also probably technically be divine magic.
So's his.
Yeah.
That's the point. It might not actually be lycanthropy. Or some weird variation of lycanthropy, at least.
Does seem to be blood past.
Yeah, it's blood past, and it's not moontide.
That's neat.
But yeah, otherwise, hang out with them. So how long until you guys decide to do something else?
Probably the next day.
Okay, next day comes.
Go over, say hi to people, see if they're freaked out. And
Did you talk about them at all? They were obviously visible over there.
Yeah, sure.
Giant
people
metal spike armor.
friendly, what are you? We're friendly.
Encased in metal.
And a robe.
And a robe.
Yeah. Yeah, theoretically, he's warned you about it and told them about you.
He's not like an evil person, I swear.
He killed an evil person and took the spoils.
Will die horrible deaths if he's not wearing that armor. He can't fight. He hangs back whilst I maul them as a bear. Which
Bears
I'd
can
really
maul.
like to be. I hang out with my new bear buddy.
Yeah.
I need his... I don't know.
Assuming it's publicly available, I go and investigate a cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just walk in there and check it out. Yeah. I did.
Goes Again, 200 feet back into a rough room, 15 feet wide, 35 feet deep. Bodies lining the wall. There is a...
Detect magic?
Is there a person down there?
Yeah, there's some people down there.
Yeah.
They don't seem to mind if you're going to detect magic. Someone will probably ask what you're doing.
Look
They
at
mu-
stuff.
They will probably ask if you're going to do anything to their ancestors.
Oh, no.
So then they're fine with that.
I mean,
They'll probably make some slurs about the filthy northerners and the...
I'm not a northerner.
Yeah, we're actually from the south.
Yeah.
Yes, but giant spiky man in evil-looking armor is obviously a necromancer, and don't raise our dead
They have a
ancestors.
bit of a feud with the Northern College. They don't like them.
No,
Specifically, there is, rumors or possibly
Well, we're in the
evidence that
neighborhood.
the
Might as
Northern
well go
College
north.
has actually just sent people down into the mountains to raid the tombs in order to practice necromancy. They don't like that. They worship their dead. They don't like the idea of people coming and disturbing them.
Dude, they should probably learn gems for repose.
sounds
That's
sounds
evil
kind of like
necromancy.
necromancy.
It is, but
And
its express
they also,
purpose
you
is to
get the
suppress-
feeling there are no practiced wizards. Magic is very rare within.
Hey, it's a ritual, man. Like, anybody can learn it.
It's taking a feat.
That's everyone can learn it.
No,
Literally everyone.
not everyone gets feet.
And how do they
People.
walk?
With their feet. Feet and feet are different.
I believe there's an A and an E different.
Also, there's feet. And feet.
But yeah, the gems are magic. Some of the potions that they're utilizing on the body they're preserving are magic. You do get some very dim, fading magic on a lot of the corpses, and you can tell almost the difference of some of them have none, and some of them are probably more recent because they still have bits of the preservation agents that are on them. They seem to have things. The door is magic.
Are they willing to tell? What do the potions do? They like just preservation.
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, it's.
And the gems are just light.
Mm-hmm.
What's the magic on the door?
Yeah.
Or I just might as well ask somebody. What's the door?
That leads into deeper tombs for older generations. They're split based on the tribe's ruler, and when the ruler passes, a new tomb is formed.
Is the door magic just as a warding?
The door is magic, as every door into deeper tombs is, to prevent outsiders from...
Right.
Only an animal can get through the door.
I-
Do you bother to point out the flaw in their logic? Or do you let them live?
No, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Okay.
No! Besides Bob being the flaw in their logic, couldn't you just trap a fox
To
into
be fair, that is the flaw in their logic. No, Bob is not the flaw in the logic.
Spell magic?
Well, also that, just dig around. There are plenty of ways to get around a magical door, especially in stone. But
No, that's fine.
Yeah. So I'm schmoozing people, getting their
So
feet,
just preservation
seeing.
ointments.
You actually notice absolutely no trade guild association ties to this group.
None.
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 Do they have any specific? I talk about different delicacies I've had around the world. If they have any special plants or anything they find really delicious that other places might not have.
Meat. Yeah, that's gonna. And I mean, they certainly do have other various plants, a fair number of root options,
But nothing
things.
unique.
Some interesting seasons.
They
Probably
have,
nothing.
like summer
nothing.
and winter. And
No
fall.
seasonings. Seasons.
I heard
staples.
season.
Seasons. Things that they've seasoned.
You said
Season.
seasons.
Yes, seasonings is the plural of that.
Yeah, well, I made my own plural.
Okay.
It's English, you can do that.
If it catches on.
Yes.
Use seasons incorrectly today. Make Adam right.
No. I'd rather be wrong.
That should be the title of this episode.
No, title of the episodes.
That's
That's
the
literally,
fun.
figuratively, the best thing ever.
I hate you.
No, you. You're the reason this happened to language. You in particular.
Oh.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take the credit for breaking the English language. I mean, it's not a good thing, but infamy or fame is kind of my option. And let's face it, I ain't getting famous.
You might.
Infamy's way easier.
Well, I've got time because there's people here. I might as well identify all this magic that I know what it does to make sure I know what it does.
Light, wardings and protections, preservation things that seem to do temporary things as far as how they're manipulating the body that preserves it. But
Nothing
no, nothing.
unexpected there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Study the language. Pump people for information. They worship gods.
They were.
They worship dead.
Oh,
Ancestor
full
worship.
ancestor worship.
Yeah.
It's interesting in its own right.
Learning their culture, being nice, being generally interested. They're fairly talkative and not wary of strangers.
No, you've been nice.
Yeah.
No,
And
these
particularly,
are-
he
these
started
are
out
the
being nice
best
and
people.
Yeah.
You should live with them forever.
Yes. Well,
they are a small, tight-knit group. They are clearly in the advantage to their site because of their number. They don't feel you as a threat. You've not shown yourself as one. Sure, do what you want.
Yeah. I don't know, just the general idea is like, okay, here are these royals, they have some gray area. Here are the white diamonds, there's some gray area. We don't like gray.
I like gray. My favorite color.
I don't know. I like the idea of going and visiting the Northern College later.
Just check 'em out.
Check them out. Maybe kick their teeth in. Maybe they are actually evil.
Totally would be fine with robbing them.
Because everyone keeps turning out gray, not black or white.
Well,
Except
Except the devil worshippers. They're pretty black, and we're allowed just to kick their teeth in.
Yeah, even that golden dragon was gray. Because of all the gold.
It literally came
Every
down
man
to
has my price, and has their price. Apparently, my price is a dragon horde.
Oh, I've been thinking.
Oh,
we may
That's
be,
bad for you.
Yeah. We may want to start going around the world, picking up different, spend our investment on rare gemstones, bring back a selection to the dragon, and say we'll be his courtier, or someone who does stuff
His
for him.
personal shoppers?
Yes, and go buy, because he wanted gems more than money, and we could take his money by trading him gems and taking a cut.
I don't know
I'm
if
pretty sure
all of
you
you
would
are
just
well
take the
enough,
gems.
but you're pretty where the gems he'd ask for are the gems that he eats. They're the treasure that he will actually get rid of.
Yes, but is
No,
he
he's
willing
not
to pay?
going to. No, he will not pay us for that.
He will not give you a profit for that. But if you ended up with a bunch of gems, he would certainly be willing to give fair market value to turn them into liquid cash. Of what currency do you want? Any of the old ones.
And magic items, mostly.
Yeah, he would also be able to be a magic item shop if you brought gems to buy with.
Yeah.
I studied the door. See if I can learn anything about crafting some good wardings.
You learn how to put an animal key lock on ward.
Hey, that's not a bad thing to know. And knowing a lock's halfway to picking it.
You're pretty
Make
sure.
yourself an arcane check.
Boop.
5.
Yeah, okay, you learned pretty much what I've said.
You made me roll a dice. How dare you?
Can't you just spend time? We've got days. You could take 20.
Where's my take 20?
So he's hanging out at the door.
I'm not there. I'm wandering around talking to my new bear friend who's going to turn me into a bear.
But yeah, at a certain point, yeah, he dismisses himself. He's going to go pay respects to his father.
Alrighty, you have fun with that. I'm going to go
Can I watch him open the door?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Puts his hand on the paw print as a bear. He goes in the door.
I,
with a couple of friends.
That's fine. I watch.
It leads to a tunnel that...
through marriage, I start hitting on the ladies.
Pay attention to what's on the side of the door. Make sure ain't no magical trash back there.
Are these people mostly human?
Yeah. There are... this group is going to be exclusively human. There's actually no one from outside in this one, so...
That's fine.
To be fair, you grew up in a complete human world. That's probably where your preferences lie.
Yeah, I'm human. I'm human, they're human, this works out fine.
But they haven't really said anything unusual about your ears, so...
They're a bunch of half-animal people.
Yeah, seriously.
But you have pointy ears.
You're real. You have pointy ears. You have a cat face.
That guy over there is made of, stone and twigs, and that guy's like flesh and a robot.
What's a robot?
Flesh and metal.
We could do the robot. I could invent all the dances.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
I
You don't have
really-
any dance skills, you're going to invent them wrong.
That's fine. That's just the way you do it. I did them perfectly.
Who's going to tell him when he's wrong?
Me?
Tonight's festival.
Hell
Do
no.
the Macarena.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
The music doesn't quite line up, but...
I'm sure I could talk to the musicians.
Hey, I have 20 charisma. I have no skills in music. I bet I could wing it.
So, door closes, and shortly after they walk through, do you just hang out outside the door again?
Yep.
How long?
I got books.
Okay. He's in there for about 3 hours.
I'm studying.
Okay.
I will eventually learn to make my own boards and such.
Yeah, he comes out.
And I'm going to put in the RP time to say I know how.
They come out
Because I
about
don't
3
want to
hours
have to
in.
roll when the time comes.
Yes, that's the goal. Never roll. Put in the RP time so you don't have to roll a dice.
That is the main goal, yes. To eventually get to the point where, no, I just know how to do this. I don't have to roll anymore.
Next time you try to strap skill, okay, I'm taking the next week pre-studying this. Okay, make your roll. No! Do I get a bonus? No. Why?
Good advantage. Two. I got 2 rolls below 10. That's great.
3 twice.
No, this bad luck transcends game systems.
Yeah, D100s, 80s, 90s.
Yep.
Because you need it under there. If you need it above it. Next time you need to roll one, think that you need above that number.
Yeah, just don't... Next time, just don't learn the system.
That's
Let us tell you whether you've done good or not.
Just roll dice arbitrarily. That's the truth. That's the key.
You just can't know.
So that's what we do. Sitting around waiting for these people to leave.
Schmoozing.
So I can be in either house.
You kind of get the feeling that this ritual with the body and the preservation takes a while. That they're still...
Yeah.
Okay.
You spend 22
Nope.
days in a hole.
No time to learn like the time they're doing it. Shoot, I'll write a small treatise on the way they preserve bodies.
I'm talking up different trade stuff that they might like.
Trade. You notice that they don't really utilize a monetary system.
They're on the barter system.
Oh yeah, they're on the bars.
Barter and just agree. That is, setting favors and agreements is the same kind of concept within there, but yeah.
Well, also, hides are still useful. We can make money off of hides.
The things they would barter to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's things that they would barter to us that we would
Yeah.
make money off of.
Yes.
It's like, if I... Like, what kind of big animals are there that you take down around here, or stuff like that? Do you sell their hides? Do you have specialty root vegetables that you're willing to trade other food for?
Or other things.
Yeah, you can, for a large extent, you can see what stuff they do and collect by looking around. Yeah, there's plenty of hides that they utilize. They've used them as far as, creating a lot of the
Tents,
structures,
blankets,
that they're able
shoes.
to... Yeah. And so, yeah, you can visually just see that, yeah. It's stuff that the savannah provides is really what they have come to rely on.
Go look over their stuff and see if there are any
wood is
good...
probably what would be most valuable to them. Because savannas have trees, but not a lot of trees. Not enough that they'd be willing to take them down, what with their hippy-dippy nature.
Plus, look at any good...
With that, they do point out that that they have the forested area of Savannah to the east.
Oh, cool.
Because there's a little section of their territory that has life's growth or whatever, or sun's growth. And
My
so-
stick can turn into a tree, but you can't cut it down.
Yeah.
It would break the stick.
Is there any good, like, patterned fur that I think might sell well in other places. I've been a lot of places now. Do I see anything fashions for high ladies? Out of, exotic
the
pelts?
majority of what they have is going to be things similar to, I'm trying to think.
Gazelles, leopards,
There's some things like
water
that.
bison,
Yeah, some of that. Some of the
water buffalo. Bison are American.
yeah, buffalo and that kind of thing. This is probably one of the more.
So they have trouble up north. I'm talking to one of the elders again. So you get trouble from the northern college. That's the necromancer people, right?
Yes.
So if we went in there and killed a bunch of them, could I be a bear?
Would that count?
We would not want to deliberately kill them. Many of them are simply children that have been sent to live away from their families, and they're simply under bad influence. We do not like what they do. We think that they do wrong things, but
What if
doing wrong things doesn't make them as people wrong.
Most
Individual-
understanding group in the world.
See, this is the gray area. They're a bunch of dirty hippies.
So if we went and cleansed one of the temples that they came in defiled by raising all the corpses, would that count?
I will not make any promises.
I understand that.
Yeah, no, if I hear that, it's like, we totally could, undefile stuff and take care of undead for you. If you had a temple like that, we'd be happy to.
And so, it's the kind of thing that, we when we find of it, we take care of it. So we don't have any that we just...
Haven't been able to break through.
It's like, again, most of them are just kids. It's not like they go in and they raise the entire thing to try and march an army.
Yeah.
They're students that misbehave and don't respect their neighbors.
boundaries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they come in and they...
They're sneaking through their neighbor's yard, picking their flowers.
More like digging up the bodies of their dead pets.
Yeah.
Which is worse.
More like
In case you weren't sure, that's a worse thing to do.
I'd say it's more like if you're burying your gold, except you let everyone watch you bury it, then you're upset when some kid comes in and takes it. At a certain point, you've got to accept some culpability yourself.
I accidentally hit the lower button.
I noticed. Let's see what...
I belittled myself.
Also, if I was on border with a bunch of necromancers, I'd be burning all my bodies.
Well, that's letting the necromancers win. You're letting them dictate how you preserve your dead.
Quite specifically,
Or
again, they have...
Failed to.
Hey, I know what they're doing. I'm not saying any of this aloud. I'm chastising them inside my brain and in this book.
As he does to everyone in real life.
No, I'm a lot more vocal in real life.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yeah, we just spend a bunch of time with these people. Until they leave.
okay. At a certain point, yeah, no, you're making fun with the bear. You want to go back with him, and he'll show you his father?
Yeah, sure. That way we can know whether or not this is worth doing without...
But yeah, in essentially after the door, and it is ultimately, just bear paw up to it. There's about a 15-foot tunnel back, and the next room back is similar in size, but less roughly cut. It's more rectangular. It's not masterfully carved, but clearly they were trying to make a decorative look to the place. They were trying to actually make it look decorative. Him and probably a couple friends that go with him, go and this one has a raised platform in the center where there is, a corpse lying that has a golden bear death mask on it over its head.
A lot of golden masks are there? Just the one.
This is the first one you've seen.
Oh.
And there's, again, another stone door at the back end of the room. The gems in here are a bit dimmer than the ones in the prior room.
Oh, they gotta get their sleep.
Either that or fading magic. Either way.
Yeah, one knows. But yeah, he'll sit there and he'll actually talk of some of the things his father did. You know, and he'll talk probably with some of the current leader, and ultimately you definitely get the feeling that, you know, the current ruler had been in the same tribe that he was growing up, and that they, you know, because he was being, you know, raised and taught to, you know, take on leadership. Ultimately, as a child, you know, while young, that he was friends with the person that is now leader, because, you know, they did grow up together while he was doing that. So he has some fun. Certainly no grudges towards him. He's
So I can't kill the leader to be a bear.
Well, I mean, you'd probably get a lot of blood if you killed him.
I'm thinking that we should stick with them until I can see the ceremony before I start killing people for their gift.
So, looking around the room besides old dead Bear Gramps?
Yeah, check out the art as well.
Yeah. You know, a lot of it is more carvings and pictographs of things. You can tell there are things that are certain battles, certain victories, things that have been done, you know, have been attempted to be carved in there. You even find some areas. They're not craftsmen by any means. Whoever put the effort into, they did a much better job than the other room that wasn't even like a rectangle shape. It had rounded off corners and stuff.
So more enthusiasm than skill. Though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of, yeah, a bit of both.
Alright.
But yeah.
How many rulers are buried here?
Well, it goes back, I suppose, at least through when the deities left.
Yeah, I know how long ago that is.
200 and more years.
So there's like 3 more. It's 3 gigantic gold things. We don't need more gold.
Not if it's only gold.
And plus, there might be more interesting stuff past the...
Get back to tungsten. That temple was useless. There was nothing. It was just gold. That's all it was. Just all tons and tons of gold. Waste of time.
I was sure that the... He says he was sure there was stuff here of value.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta check now. We will.
Yeah, he'll cut his time short, and he'll at least enough to let you out.
Yeah.
Same manner there.
Yeah, just kind of look at the dude like, pleasure to meet you. Sounds pretty awesome. And your people are great.
You seem to have made your new friend happy. Yeah.
Go back, talk to Vic.
Okay.
Explain to him that, yeah, it's like they have a single gold mask. That's it.
In the first room.
I don't imagine that people hit a whole bunch of wealth. These are not people who collect things of value.
They have people that go back to the time of the gods. I at least got to take a look at that.
If only for the artwork.
If only for... I got to take some rubbings, man. Minimum. We're being Ian one way or the other. Whether or not we steal anything is a secondary question.
Alright, well,
What happened? We came back and the magic door was broken, but nothing was taken, and all the bodies were still here.
And heck, from what we've seen, it's not even breaking, it's just opening the door. They're not locked, or at least not locked well.
Okay, so we hang out.
Yeah. And it takes them another couple days before they finish preserving the body and preparing the new shelf on the wall for it. And they lay him in place, and
We bid them adieu.
yeah.
What do they do with the normal bodies that don't get put in a tomb? Or do they put all bodies in the tomb?
It's just for elders and leaders.
The elders go here. There are other tombs
For
throughout the
non-elders?
mountains. Yeah.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
While we've been staying with them, I do ask them for, like, paths up to the northern college through the mountains and stuff, and check on my map. It's like,
Charisma check.
it's like
Just making sure you don't mess up. Okay, you didn't
19.
mess up, yeah. It's like, let's make sure they understand your meaning,
Yeah.
because you both mentioned things like, what if we go kill all of them, and they don't like them, so why are you trying to get to them if you're not? Yeah,
it's
you
just,
can-
No, I don't like them.
Yeah.
we are just meeting people.
I'm a nature mage.
But yeah, no, they have some general ideas, but you kind of gather that for the most
They
part
don't go.
they don't leave the mountain range. They mentioned, and they know.
Why would they? It's awesome here. This is the best place.
What is that thing else? I know. I should know the names of them places, but I made them all difficult.
Why would you do that?
I hate myself, I guess.
Well, at least you named one.
Baymore. They mentioned Baymore specifically because they have some pretty decent diplomatic relations there with the agreements that really just seem to have been, you stay on your side of mountains, we'll stay on our side of mountains, and just sort of the the long history that they've had of that
They've stayed on their side.
yeah we stay on our side, and they trust that for the most part. And they mentioned probably the the nations to the north. I actually have a name for that. You can. Pretty much.
It's like the Northern College doesn't actually rule what's ever up north. They're just an organization up there.
Yeah, they're the Redwood to the north. They have similar agreements to the college being notable amongst them. They'll even mention
Except the
they've
college
had
breaks that through something right
Amdale. They certainly had visitors from Amdale Port that come down and offer apologies and things. So.
The kids did it again. Those rowdy teens. I'm telling you, if you start putting them on spikes, they'd probably stop coming. Or they'd animate them and make them do bone dances.
I do. What kind of check would it be, since we don't have appraisal anymore, to get a feel for what furs would be good? Because I'm thinking, next time we come through here, we could probably do some trading for furs.
I mean, some of the rarer things that they have that seem to be rare for them are obviously going to be the more expensive ones. The ones that they have in large numbers, like the bison, like those kind of things, are much plainer, a little coarser, and they're not going to be as useful compared to just much of the, cow and such pelts and stuff that can easily be.
Well, I didn't know if they had, like, leopard or giraffe.
But yeah, those are some of the rarer kind of things that they have.
There's nothing else, like, giraffe, there's a lot of it, and it's weirdly patterned.
But it's also not the kind of thing that they hunt often, or things like elephant, where the skin is very rough and not as
No, that's not fur.
It's a leather.
yeah.
So, they leave?
Yeah, sure. They kind of are you gonna
We're
travel
probably
with us for?
yeah. We're gonna rest a little bit more, then head out.
Well, we wish you well, and perhaps some days our paths will meet again, and we shall celebrate.
If I have a choice in the matter, it will be so.
But yes, you end up with, you've made a few friends there that you do. But yeah, they set off.
That's probably the longest time we spent with normal townsfolk in a long time.
Yeah, without me turning into a cat and looking for crime. It's very relaxing.
Had you turned into a cat looking for crime, you would have found so much adultery.
It's not really a crime. Don't really fight that.
No fault. Adultery.
That's not on my list.
It's an awkward one to find, isn't it?
This tells about domestic abuse. Bam!
Just like peek my head in the window. Your grandmother wants to see you.
No, it's like, technically, adultery is illegal in some places. It's like, there's a crime, I fight it. This is a crime, just busting doors. What are you doing?
Your husband is gonna be so mad.
Just punch both of them, because that's how you fight crime. Is
Two
punch it,
superhero.
right? You just break it,
Just
punch
Captain
them.
America the heck out of it. There appears to be a problem here. I should probably hit it.
So can a magic familiar ferret open the door?
No.
Has to be a bear?
No.
But the magic animal won't work.
Can I open the door as a bear?
Yes.
No, I wasn't even done toying with it. But fine, if that's easy.
And you get to the room like I described before.
Does the door close on its own, or will it stay open if propped
It
open?
closes on its own.
If I prop it open?
With what?
Like a heavy rock.
It will probably push it out of the way.
How much force does this door have?
No, don't break the magic door with a prop. It
Eventually,
obviously opens
what
and
are you?
closes.
So you keep putting it in there? Yeah, no.
I was just seeing what it would do.
Okay. It's like
It's like we let it close, we open it again. You don't have to prop it open. It's not a trap.
See, I don't believe that.
We have picks if we have to.
Well, I also went in there investigating it already.
Yeah, but see, there's a battle map involved.
That's Nick's fault.
it really is.
I do love the battle match. We've all seen it.
Well, yeah, we've been using this battle map for a while. Of course we've seen it.
And there may or may not be a battle.
None of those oils they were using had necromancy on them.
Nope.
Means it might just be actual
Why?
traps.
So-
He's drawing.
No, I'm just trying to get it to focus.
Didn't work.
I've noticed a lot of times stopping the recording and starting it again helps now that I use that camera all the time for vlogging.
You need to get a slightly better camera.
Yes, but that costs money.
We'll spend maybe $3 grand on it.
Doesn't actually cost that much money, but
I'm just giving you a budget.
You always say that because you spend $2-3 grand on silly things like guns.
Guns are cool, so you're dumb. I'm shocked the doorways aren't bigger.
It's been a while.
to be fair, their bear form is a medium-sized creature because it's more like a man. You can turn into a much bigger bear than their standard, hybrid form. But yeah, you walk into the room. There's a bunch of shelves along the wall, and then the mask.
I do say we waited like half a day after they left.
Yeah. Okay.
I also don't want to be that gigantic. I can't maneuver without knocking stuff over that way.
Flying?
Fine.
Everything's large.
You have medium-sized bear. You have different types of bears you can turn into. It's not as combat effective, but you can worry about that.
Bear.
Yeah, you can worry about that later. That's probably more like what they are.
Open.
Yeah, it's like, go check that
Hold on,
open-
there's another detail here. Another bear. The gems on the walls do not glow. The death mask of the chief is that of a big attacker.
I figure we should, now that we know you can open the later doors, let Austin start detecting magic on stuff.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead first. What could possibly go wrong?
You aren't our tank in this one that's standing. He's like, okay, I'm gonna tank from the back. No, move forward, tank! No, you guys should stand behind me. We can't get into combat if we're behind you. You don't move!
See, that sounds like a personal problem, not my problem. Because I'm doing fine.
I do not have a medium beast that's at all combat effective that has dark vision. So, I'm a cat.
Don't you have a light cantrip of some sort?
No, I want to have a light cantrip.
Don't you have a light cantrip of some sort?
He has
Of some
fire.
sort.
You should do that.
What? I can see where I am.
And
And my ability to make fire where I am doesn't help you over there.
So
Alright.
we're stopping at this room, investigating.
Oh, what did you say in the previous room?
Yeah, I didn't go ahead yet. I gotta scan this room.
Oh,
with
You
magic.
do realize if you leave him, you could potentially be trapped. Because
not really.
he is the key.
I have to tell it spell magic. In the form of 6 dispel magic scrolls.
Okay.
Also, I have a pick.
Also, what's he going to do? He has to get out in some way eventually, too.
No, if he goes forward, gets trapped and dies.
Oh, well, that'd be bad for him.
You'd notice after a couple days.
You know what? I would almost feel okay with it because I'm going to say that would make me feel pretty good about myself.
Justified. I knew it! I knew I was right!
I'm just saying. I'd feel bad, but I'd feel great. Sort of a, both ends type of deal. But yeah, take magic. Make sure there's no unusual magic in here. All normal.
Gems are you in your own room too?
No, that first one.
Okay, well, first room you already detected magic in.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's the
detected
first
from a
closed door.
Yeah.
First closed door.
Is room 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the gems are dimmer. The magic is fading.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I don't suppose I
Like
could just
that
turn into
gold
a
mask is
medium...
magic?
no.
It's just gold?
Mm-hmm.
Can I turn into a medium-sized tiger with panther stats, except that I have dark vision?
And turn into a panther.
Panthers don't have dark vision.
Okay.
Then you can turn into a tiger.
You can turn into some sort of animal that
I just turned into a tiger, and I'll be careful.
and they're bigger.
Yeah, they're large.
Okay. You can turn into something. I mean, realize you can switch really quick. You can turn into something that's smaller and can manipulate and
You yell at me.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'll just turn into a cat then.
yeah.
And I'll
It's
use
like a
the
house
bear.
cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll use the bear token for the cat.
Okay. House cat actually can't open the door.
Can or cannot?
Cannot.
Okay, then I guess I'm a tiger then, because I don't have a choice.
Okay. Whatever.
Tiger.
That bear was able to open the door.
I can't see as this bear.
I'm sure there's
That's
a
why I wanted to
variant
get
there.
a smaller cat with dark vision.
Yeah.
That isn't... Because tigers are the only ones who have dark vision, apparently, but they're too big. That's why I wanted to turn into a panther-sized tiger.
Find a leopard or something like that you turn into that can't start. You can manage.
Fine. But I'm still using the bear token.
That's fine. That didn't tell you couldn't.
So these funeral masks are just gold?
Yes.
Not magic?
Yeah. They are much nicer crafted than the walls in this second room here.
Meh.
Are they covering up like a deformed face?
They're actually attached down to the. They're holding the body down in how they're attached to the
It's actually part of the stone almost.
yeah.
They just sort
You
of
have
slid
to
a body
actually-
up in
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll leave it be for now.
Yeah.
Oh, and the next one.
Yeah, then we move forward.
Okay.
With our torch.
Okay. Next one, as I said, it's the tiger mask.
Still, the magic on the wall, these gems are just no magic.
Yeah. Well, at this point, yeah, they just don't glow. There's probably some like magic to them, but no visual glow.
Are the gems themselves precious?
They're nice, but I mean, they're not going to be more than maybe 5 or so gold.
Not so really just lights.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Nothing here?
Yeah. That fourth burial room. At this point, you've noticed it's noticeably nicer carvings. It's noticeably nicer, artisan work.
They weren't always dirty hippies.
The death mask here is of a rat.
Keep going.
Still not magic?
At this point, probably the gems are not magic at all. So you just move quickly through to the next room. Another burial room.
Not too quickly. I'm checking walls, seeing if any of the carvings stand out.
Yeah, make a what's that?
Investigation.
Perception, investigation, something like that.
Wow.
19 on your investigation, which you have trained.
26.
26. Okay, I would just like to point out the irony in where you did that, man.
Which room?
Yeah, for which room you did that. You ruined it.
Was it the important one with secrets?
Yeah, it's literally of this row. It's the only one that has secrets.
Oh. Hey, in my favor. About time. Gotta roll good dice occasionally, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's a very narrow tunnel.
Because now we're getting to the point with the fancy carvings. I want to see if we got old god stuff in here.
Just a really sad.
You notice that there's an area where you can actually move the wall out from behind a shelf of the corpses, and it leads down a little tunnel to a wall at the end.
What's this wall?
Do you lift corpses out to crawl back? Do you just crawl over the corpses? There are still shelves of corpses in between you and the...
No, we carefully move them.
Okay.
I got no
They're
need.
they're tough. They're
firewood.
I've got no need to disrespect the dead.
But at this point, what do you think that wall has? What's at that wall?
Possibly magic, and possibly another hidden entrance.
Okay.
And
You don't see any
possibly
magic.
traps.
Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Traps and
Okay.
etc.
Do you want to make another
Investigation.
check?
Not
Or
particularly.
you just want to push up against it?
17. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, that's,
Plus 7, 24.
that'll open up as well.
I'm on a roll.
You've never been so useful.
Ah, yes. Secret mechanism here. Secret mechanism here. What is it? I don't know. It looks like stone. I'll bomb it sooner or later. I wonder if they even know the secret room's here. Might be old enough that they don't know it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the father was in the room that was... what was that? 2 back.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is probably past the generation, you know.
Like 3-4 generations back.
You find a room... the first and most noticeable things is the 5 large statues of fine metals with gems inset of each of the types of werewolf.
Detect magic.
Okay.
I'm not even going in the room. Statues inside a room, inside a tomb,
Okay. Where do you detect magic?
while I'm in that hallway.
Okay.
It's like, no, I'm not going past that.
The first thing to notice is that these statues are not magical.
Oh, that's nice. What is it something magical?
Yeah.
It's not the statue.
Something small. Yeah, there are various vials and bottle-shaped objects in the room that are magical.
Every time I hear vial, I understand that it's a small bottle. I just think it's just...
Nasty stuff.
They're small vials, so it's just small parts of really gross.
So, like, are they on the ground, or the vials just on shelves back there?
They're
or
on shelves. You don't know. Do you go into the room yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the room, yeah, in addition to the large statues, there is stacks of old currency, probably a few thousand gold worth.
It's almost nothing.
Yeah, there is a small, delicate shelf in the back on which 5 vials sit, and stuffed in a corner, halfway under some of the stacks of gold, is a crate that has warnings on it. Do not open. That has a magical vial inside of it as well. It's a wooden crate. I think you can see through wood.
You should trust it.
Well, no. Start identifying these other vials.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it's
I'm
like,
gonna go in there.
okay.
Well,
And I start
I'm sitting here
the
for a while.
discussion. Do we want to take the gold? They probably don't know about this.
Oh no, we're totally stealing all this stuff.
Okay.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Moral grayness. Like, where are you guys on the robbery thing?
I'm fine with
Where it
robbing.
doesn't hurt people.
These are dead people. We are literally not hurting anybody taking the gold.
Point being, if you were to rob, say,
The
that
face
golden bear
mask.
mask,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
would
would
hurt the
really hurt the person he's just made friends with.
Yeah, I'm not good with taking the masks. I'm fine with taking the statues and the money.
That are in the literal hidden room that probably they don't
No,
know
no,
about.
no.
I don't see the difference. That seems like this is the exact same amount of theft as stealing funerary masks.
It's
See,
how it
then
affects
that's the
people.
greatness.
The exact same level of theft.
It's the level of theft that affects other people.
Really, it's like the level of theft you are worried about getting caught doing.
There's that part of it too. That is definitely a factor. But this also doesn't affect anyone else.
Reeks of hypocrisy.
5
Oh, yeah.
vials. Make a arcane check.
I'm making identifies. I don't need arcane.
No, you need an arcane check.
That's better than half.
19.
19? Yeah, your recollection is going to be here to these each being similar to some of the magic you saw when you were checking the transformations of the...
Welcome to Were-Rat Roulette, Bob.
Huh? What transformations?
The transformations of the lycanthropes.
Oh. We have lycanthrope bottles.
Now Bob's like, I have to drink a bottle. It's not going to not happen.
To be fair, you don't know if drinking the bottle gives you the gift.
Yeah.
You know it's somehow tied to it.
Oh.
You might need more process, and there is no literature here.
That's fine. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Now, do you open the warning label box? And how are we able to read that there's no one else here?
Because it's written in many languages, and some of them at this point you know
Oh, okay.
from the amount of time you've used them.
Alright, so...
And there were, what, 5 magic bottles?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Port up the portable hole while he's doing that. How heavy are these statues? Are they
It's
on
not
wheels?
going to put a portable hole. My portable hole? The one that I have?
Yeah, we gotta put the statues in them.
Why are we moving the statues? These statues... Are these statues... What are the statues
They're made out of precious metals.
Precious metals, a lot of it gold,
How big are
and
they?
gems. They're large.
So we break them up.
How
put
big
them
are
in.
they?
Like, large size category. How tall?
Yeah, they're pretty tough.
So like 8 feet.
Yeah.
8 feet? I don't know if they'll fit.
We could definitely put them in there. At least lay them down. Or
They're not
even-
going anywhere.
Yeah.
we could not...
There is also several thousand in loose currency.
Oh, well, we obviously take all that.
So it's a wooden crate. It's got to be at least a little brittle.
Well,
Also, it has warning signs. We're obviously about to drink an emperor.
Well, I'd more think that it's. I'm going to open it with a ferret.
No, well, yeah.
okay.
But yeah, might as well look through it first.
Okay.
How many statues? 5 statues?
Yes.
Each for one animal?
There's one for each of them, yeah.
It's a.
It's a 10 by 10 room.
Admittedly, for example, the were-rat statue is much smaller than the were-bear statue.
I'm just saying it's a 10 by 10 room. We can fit them all in.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to reorganize, move some stuff out of the way. Chest on the left side is going to go to the right side.
We could just put them on the right.
Yeah.
That
would
throw
throw the
off
feng
balance.
shui of the whole room. But we do that. Get the 5 statues and the loose monies.
Okay.
That portable hole is kind of paying for itself.
Well, they
Yeah.
do almost instantly once you start looting.
Otherwise, yeah. Then,
For example, remember when your bag paid for itself?
I
otherwise,
think my bag paid for the portable hole.
otherwise, we go back out
Okay.
and have
Yeah.
see if we can get I can get the ferret to open it. Or heck, no, I'm not going to use the ferret. The ferret technically costs money. I'm going to use an unseen servant. 5 pounds of force.
Okay. Yeah, no, takes a few times to push, but yeah, you could get it to bust the wood open. It's old and brittle.
Does it explode or anything?
No.
No. I have it like touch the bottle.
Okay.
Does the bottle explode?
No.
All right.
Shake it.
It's nice and pretty.
Well, I can't see through an unseen servant's eyes,
Okay.
You
so
can
I
see
have to go
through it.
forward and I'll go identify.
Okay.
And it explodes. Use
Detect,
your magic
well,
on
detect
it.
magic from a distance first.
Yeah. I've already seen quantum magic. You've already introduced that this world.
To be fair, that would have set this room off when it first started.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's not it. But,
Yeah.
you know, might as well give it another round just to
Yeah.
be sure.
Maybe this is an early stage now.
And then identify-
It's in a free bottle.
A fruity bottle
Yes.
makes a fruities in it. Neat.
We should never open that. And
Why
also
not?
definitely shake it.
I don't know why we shouldn't just open and go, what's up, bro?
There were warnings.
Might as well let them out.
Please don't. Give him to the demon. That'd be fun.
So, we got another door there? Further into the temple?
Yes, you do.
Further into the tombs?
Go further.
It's literally, I called it a temple crypt. I mean it. They worship their dead. It is both.
Put the
Open
dead
it
bodies
up.
back.
Okay.
Close it up.
Yep.
No, if anything, keep that passageway open, but just put the bodies back.
Well, can't we just close the passageway?
I think
Not
the passage.
this one. This one.
I think that was always open. It just had stuff in front of it.
No, it was like a hidden room. Whatever. Point is, we move to the next room.
That is just a silliness. You now have an evil wish bottle, and none of us really know what it is.
You don't need to know. Don't worry about it.
You guys don't need to know about my evil wish bottle.
What is it? It's magic transformation stuff. You want to drink this without me checking it out first? I don't think so.
By the way, did we take the vials?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to identify them. I'm pretty sure I can figure out a way to. That's all I did for the week that we were here was watch them and study their stuff.
Another room. Let's see. This one. Death mask is that of a bear.
Yeah, Bear 2.0.
Obviously, we have to check all the walls now.
Or more specifically, this would be Bear 1.0.
Do elves still have the bonus to finding secret doors?
They might. You might not.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Player's handbook, if you ever so kind.
But otherwise, I've opened it before. If it's the same thing, I know what I was looking for, and I can at least confirm that the same thing isn't there.
This is part 2.
Yeah, I saw. I was like, it was a roulette.
50-50 shot.
The bear mask, same thing. Lights on the wall that don't work because they're out of magic.
Yep.
And funerary mask that isn't magic.
Mm-hmm. A lot more stories in here and such.
Actually,
You can actually, in here, you find some of the stories that you can figure out. You know, some of it, what some of it was, and a lot of it is
matches
stories
up
of
with
the
other historical texts.
well, to some extent, but a lot of it is more the idea of the loss of the divines.
Yeah,
So this is clearly a group that knew the divines.
Yeah, at this point, I'm starting taking notes.
Yeah. I'll also investigate for secret doors while he writes. With my mighty 8.
Nope. You're now in the 5th of the rooms and of the the chambers, and of those 5, there was one secret door
In the rat room.
and he just decided to search in that.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm not gonna study the murals too hard, just enough to get a broad idea. Is this just being like, oh, the divines are gone, woe is us?
It's a lot more of the divines are gone. Here is, the forming of the structure of how the group, the tribes continue on.
Just stuff like that. Otherwise, know where we are, what's in here, general ideas, and then we can check the next room.
And you can check the next room next time.
On Dragon Ball Z?
Not on Dragon Ball
He
Z.
specifically asked us not to do that anymore.
I don't think he specifically. And I haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time since you've been a jerk.
Not that long.
Well, long enough that it's now a reoccurring joke versus me just specifically knowing him for the fun of it.
But all the same, you've done well. Levels? What was that put up you up to?
7.
7. Enjoy level 7.
I'll try.
Here's the
try real
cross-classing, who knows, with you.
You class artificer. But yeah, thank you for watching. We'll delve deeper into the temple tomb next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.